let's get on with it. This is Jeremy with Easy Logistics. Wanted to talk to you a little bit more. We now have 5 Atlanta, Georgia area warehouse and distribution centers with approximately 2 million square feet of total capacity for your warehousing and distribution needs in the area. And some of the key benefits of warehousing and distributing and shipping from these areas include faster transit times, better delivery times, and ultimately happier clients, which everybody likes. So we're getting 1 to 2 day transit times, in some cases same day transit times, to compete with the Amazon type expectations by using these facilities. Overall shipping costs, shorter distances, consolidated shipping rates, and parcel and freight. You have the ability to leverage our billions of dollars worth of freight spend and parcel spend to get better rates with UPS, FedEx, and all the freight carriers for those. And by virtue of using a regional hub, you're shipping shorter distances. So the overall cost of shipping should be way less. Number 3, reduction, drastic in my case, in shipping related damages, just because it's getting cross-docked and handled less. Whereas if you're shipping from California to the Atlanta or Southeast area, it would go through a lot of terminals and cross-dock truck to truck, which allows, there's just more opportunity to be damaged in transit versus, putting it on one truck and having it deliver on that same truck same day. So that's a huge benefit. By using our 5 warehouses and over 2 million square feet, we have a highly scalable infrastructure, whether you have seasonality in your business or you just want to get rid of a fixed big asset like your own proprietary warehouse and use our scalable infrastructure, because you're only paying us for what you're using season to season, especially if you're highly seasonal. Number 5, as I alluded to, trading a variable cost or a fixed cost for a variable cost. So we have a lot of action sports clients that are super busy during the summer, but then they're quite slow during the winter. So they're only really paying us for, what they're using during the winter, and then during the summer they can scale up and then scale down, and they only have a very small fixed cost, during the winter months when they're slower. Number 6, strategic proximity to populations. I think the Atlanta, Georgia area is within a 1 to 2 day transit of almost 80% of the entire U.S. population, so that's another good reason. I think the ports in the Atlanta and the Georgia area are also a lot less busy than like bringing it into the West Coast, to Long Beach or the New Jersey ports, so it can be a good option as far as port congestion as well. Number 7, better cash flow and inventory turns for using a distribution center like this, just because you're depending on your terms and delivery terms, we're getting the equipment out faster, getting it to your client faster, or they can pay you faster, and you're keeping more cash on hand. So, and number 8, probably something that's really important to me is, as a whole, if we set this up correctly by using our Atlanta warehouse and distribution centers, it should be more eco-friendly. Actually fewer miles traveled. There's not a lot of waste in it because we're receiving it and shipping it in a regional area, hopefully, for the majority of it, especially if you're using bi-coastal warehouses or multiple warehouses within I think we have 60 plus warehouses now coast to coast and about 13 million total square feet. And then it also gives us more opportunities to run EV or electric vehicle final mile fleet for those deliveries, because electric vehicles aren't necessarily quite there yet for doing cross-country freight shipping. I think that's going to change here in the next year or two, but certainly with the fleet of Amazon trucks that you're seeing from Rivian that are all electric, it allows us more opportunity to run all those loads to your final destination or customer on an electric vehicle, which cuts down on costs, pollution, noise, all that stuff. So that's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. So if you need better help with your Southeast warehousing and distribution, I think we have a lot of great options for you, and these are things that we deal with every day. So feel free to give me a call at 866-854-5341 extension 3, or Jeremy at easylogisticsmanagement.com, and I can help you drill into your current process and see if this would be a a better thing for your company. So hope you're having an awesome week. Let's talk soon.